Rising Leaders, the work at Rising Leaders, is probably the single most important work that we've ever had.
Many kids in the communities that we're working with, the words and experiences that they've had throughout their life have told them things like, you're stupid, you don't matter, nobody sees you. And Rising Leaders, through that, we have the opportunity to teach them new words and new experiences like, I'm proud of you, you can do it.
Rising Leaders it's a leadership development program. It's specifically aimed at resourcing young people who we've identified through relationship and through time spent with them as people with leadership capacity, but who maybe because of their particular circumstances don't have all the resources available to them. It's not a difference of aptitude or talent or gift. We're looking to surround them with resources that will help cultivate that natural God-given ability and release that to do work that, because of their background, because of their circumstances, they're uniquely equipped to do. It offers the possibility of resourcing and equipping a new generation of leaders who don't look like me and don't come from the same background that I do, and because of their unique background, they're uniquely gifted to serve their communities in ways that, frankly, I couldn't directly.
A lot of young people don't know they're in poverty because they watch their parents struggle to make ends meet. We define it as poverty, but they just define it as life. The inspiration has to be born, and a lot of times our kids are born without inspiration because of the struggle. It's a valuable responsibility that Rising Leaders has to implant the seed of inspiration and then nurture it, and then take what we have nurtured and then make it available to other generations.
Isaiah 61 is a really beautiful poetic passage. It talks about the Spirit of God being on people to release captives, to declare good news for the poor. You continue reading and it says what will happen to those captives that are freed and those poor who receive this good news. It says that they will themselves become the rebuilders of the ruined cities, the repairers of devastations of generations. And I think that's a super compelling picture of what we see in Rising Leaders. Like young people who themselves have probably experienced a disproportionate amount of captivity and brokenness and so forth because of their unique surroundings. They're people with God-given abilities and talents and leadership capacity, and I love the idea of seeing them released and equipped as people who will rebuild ruined parts of our city. They'll be repairers of devastations of generations. To me, it's like an incredibly powerful, exciting vision. I don't know that we'll see it come to full fruition in my lifetime, but I bet we will in part, and I'm super excited about that, actually.
Rising Leaders is developing a new generation from urban students who have found hope in Jesus, who want to inspire their communities and transform their cities.